Hello everyone, it's Percy number 6 and I'm back here with another brand new 2017 item review. If you watched my last one on Hugo, I talked about how I went into Toys R Us 50% off and I knew I wanted him right away. I wanted to get two things, however the second one I had a much harder time deciding between. There were plenty of ones that I considered, including the new Scruffy that came out this year, the 2-pack with him. There are some new engines I haven't got in recent years I was considering, but I ended up going with Trevor, and, well, let's get into it. Here is Trevor. They have a big box. I don't get it. Let's zoom in on it. Like, this box is big for Trevor. I mean, it doesn't need to be this big, but whatever. If they want to spend the extra money on it, I guess I won't stop them. But let's get this open. Once again, they have that very lovely tab at the top. If I can get it. There we go. There's a tab. Oh, this has a back protecting. My Hugo did not. That's weird because these both came out in 2017. I don't get it. See, here's this plastic. That didn't happen with Hugo. Let's get rid of that. Alright, here's Trevor. This feels a lot more plastic than Hugo did just by looking at it. But let's put him down. I know he doesn't technically go on the rails, but he will for this because the turntable makes a lot more sense. There we go. Nice zoomed in view of him. Now, of course, I have to compare it to two other ones, and I think you probably know what they are. The original Trevor and Fergus. That just makes sense. It's not the re-released Fergus that came out in 2013. This is a different one. Whatever. It does. From what I've seen of the two Ferguses, there's not too much of a difference. Let's start out with the Trevors. Let's compare them. So the faces. This one, I don't really like either of their faces, to be quite honest. I thought they could have done a good job upgrading the new one. I was kind of disappointed. I guess we have to see what he looks like on TV to get a really good idea. Like, we've seen bits of it, but not enough to get a solid one. It's an okay face, not the best, not the worst. This one, I kind of feel the same way about. I guess I like this one a little bit more, probably because I've had it longer, as you can definitely tell. But I like this. This one, it looked a lot more like the TV counterpart, I think, compared on the side. And look, the small details, like there's no details right here, but on here you get some detail, and I'll quickly take Ferguson. You get some detail with Fergus too. So of course, the small things. But then you look at the top, even the top, less detail. There's fake coal with this one. It's just black here, whatever, I guess. On the other side, actually there's more detail, I'd say, on the new one than on the old one. On this side, if you can, there, I think that's a good one. Get a glare in my camera from what I'm seeing, so hopefully you guys can see it. But then you look at the fronts again, look at the back. There's not really anything too much to the back. Just in case you want to see the bottoms, here's the bottoms. And actually the Trevor, this one, the Trevor names are like printed differently, but it looks kind of cool that way. And then the red wheels compared to the black wheels, which I guess that's whatever. That's whatever. And then you get a small detail here, too, if you can see that. Huh. Now let's compare him to the one. He looks way more like Fergus. You actually look at these two, they look almost identical. Wow. It's kind of scary. If you look up front, really, this part's the only thing that's different, I'd say, between the two. Just by looking up front. If you can get a nice view of it. I'm sorry if you cannot. I'm doing the best that I can. Then we go to the sides. The sides are like near identical. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this flywheel is a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. But yeah, there's definitely a difference when it comes to it. Top, there's not too much of a difference. The coal's more square while it's more rectangle for Fergus. And then this is more of a, like, this is a magnet. You can connect it. But this one doesn't have it, which I think that's probably for the best. Here's the other side. Both are somewhat detailed, I'd say. Now, this one's wheels are definitely better, and frankly, I like this Fergus's face better than Trevor's. They are really similar, but here's the difference. You can hear the plastic in this Trevor, and you can't as much in Fergus. There's the bottom of the two as well. I don't know. Here's up front to Fergus. Fergus. Trevor, I'm sorry. I'll just give you a nice look at Trevor alone, since this is the one you're probably wanting to watch. Wow, I'll be honest, I have mixed feelings with this. Part of me is disappointed, part of me likes it. I think they did a decent job. However, I think it would have been better if we got more of what this was like, but with the bigger face, if you kind of get what I'm trying to say. I just don't like the build of this. But I actually think it's not too bad. Let's zoom in on Trevor. Just doing this, I thought I might be like, oh, I don't like this. I kind of do like this Trevor. It actually came out not too bad, which I wasn't expecting. I don't think I like it as much as Hugo. If you're asking for a number grade, I'd probably give this a 6 out of 10. But I only paid $7 for this. I can't say I regret it. At 14, okay, that might be a little bit too much for this, but the 7 I paid was good. Then again, I try not to spend money much, so maybe I'm not the best for advice with that, but I think this could be a nice addition to your collection. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it, actually, to be quite honest. It didn't come out too bad, really. I think the face, I'm actually starting to grow on the face. The face is starting to grow on me as I speak. Let me zoom out once more. The face is the smaller face, though. This is a 2017 face. This is not a 2016 or before. That's a knock. Oh, well. It's not as big of a deal as what people try to make of it. But I kind of like this. My opinions haven't changed on this throughout, but I actually think I'll keep that one. I kind of like this. I like it. I like the wheels, too. I think the wheels, the color just fits perfectly with Trevor. But here I will let you see Trevor one more time before we call it quits. Oh, man. I think I do like this Trevor. I think I do. Tell me what you think of the Trevor in the comments below. Frankly, I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about it, because I'm very sure many people have mixed feelings about this. I think I do like it. I'll keep it at a 6 out of 10, though. But yeah, this is my Trevor. This is my thoughts on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yet another 2017 item review. Until next time, this is Purchasing number 6. Thank you for watching.